Okay, wormwood problem number 1. Okay, answer for this one is negative 48. Okay, number 2. Okay, answer for this one should be 6. Number 3. Alright, answer for this one is 16. Okay, for the lottery, if you guys want to buy a ticket, you can buy up to 2 tickets. They're $5 million apiece. You can redeem them at the end of the class, okay? And you can win up to 10 million, 20 million, or 50 million. Alright, homework check will be up here. Go ahead and bring your homework up. Coming up one at a time. For number 2, it's negative 8 over 5. And number 3 is negative 1/2. Okay, number 4 is 2/5. Number 5 is negative 9 over 8. And number 6 is negative 3 over 20. Okay, number 7 is 3 over 5. Number 8 is 13 over 7. And number 9 is negative 5 over 14. Alright, number 10 is negative 5/2. Number 11 is negative 7/12. And number 12 is negative 7/2. Okay, number 13 is negative 24 over 17. Number 14 is negative 2. And number 15 is negative 2/11. Okay, any questions on the homework? Okay, and I do have some makeup work that you guys turned in that I need to pass out. Okay, remember you can come into 6th period for extra help or makeup or retake a test. Our objective for today is patterns, functions, and algebra number 8. And our learning target is to find the equation of a line that is parallel to a given line and passes through a given point. Okay, example number 1. We have an equation here and we have a point. What we're going to do is we're going to find a line of an equation of a line that is parallel to this line right here. And our line that's parallel to this line also passes through this point. So the first thing we need to do to find the equation of this line is going to be in y is equal to mx plus b form. We need to find our m. What do we remember about parallel lines and their slopes? Those are perpendicular slopes. Right, parallel lines have the same slope. So to find them, we're going to look at the slope of the line that we already have. If the line that we're looking for is parallel to this line, what's our slope going to be? 2. Right. So our slope for our new line will be 2 because the slopes of parallel lines are equal. Alright, walk by a little. What is the slope of a line parallel to y equals 4x minus 4? Okay, good. If a line that we're looking for is parallel to this line, the slopes are the same. So our new line will have a slope of 4. Okay, another alert. Slopes of parallel lines are blank. What are they? They're equal or the same. Either one would have worked. Okay, example 2. Alright, our new line, y equals 1/3 x minus 2. And this is our point. We're looking for the slope of a line that is parallel to this equation. What would that slope be? 1/3, right. If we're looking for a parallel line to this line right here, parallel lines have equal slopes. So we just look at our slope. It's 1/3. Slope for a new line would be 1/3. Okay, alert. What's the slope of a line parallel to y equals 1/2 x minus 7? What's our answer? 1/2. Okay, practice number 1. We want to find the slope of a line that's parallel to y equals negative 1/4 x plus 2. What's our answer? Negative 1/4, right. The slopes are going to be the same. Okay, answer for the bonus is 9. Okay, practice problem number 2. What's our answer for the practice problem? 3, right. Look at the slope of the line we already have. Okay, answer for this one is 3. Okay, example number 3. This is the same line that we were using for 1. We found that our slope is 2. What's this B stand for?
The y-intercept.
The y-intercept, that's right. We're looking for an equation of a line that's parallel to this line and that passes through this point. So to make this, we need to know what our slope is for our new line, and we also need to know what our y-intercept is. We already said that our slope is going to be equal to the slope of the line that we already have, so we know our slope is 2. Now we want to find what our y-intercept is. So to do this, we're going to use our point that we have right up in here in the right corner. So to find our y-intercept of our new, we're going to plug in our slope first. Next, we're going to plug in the points of our point, the x value and the y value of our points. Which one of these is the x value? -1, and 4 is our y value. So we're going to plug -1 for our x and 4 for our y. And we get those from our point. Okay, now we just need to solve this equation. What's the first thing we want to do? Alright, we're going to do 2 times -1, so we'll have 4 on the left, and 2 times -1 gives us what? -2 plus b. Alright, now what do we need to do? We need to add 2 to both sides. Remember, we're solving for b, so we add 2 to both sides. So on the left, or on the right side, our -2 and +2 give us 0, so we'll be left with b on the right. On the left, we have 4 plus 2, and 4 plus 2 is what? 6. So our b is going to be equal to 6. Okay, now that we know that our slope is 2 and our y-intercept is 6 of our parallel line, we're just going to plug in our slope and our y-intercept, and this will be the answer. Alright, walk by alert. To find b, we use our what? Okay, to find b, we're using our y-intercept, and we are using our point. So these are the 2 things we need. For example 4, this is the second one. This is the one from example 2. We have y equals 1/3 x minus 2, and our point is 3, 4. Now we already decided our slope is 1/3, and we get that from looking at the slope of our line that we have already. Alright, so we're constructing a line that is parallel to this line, and it passes through this point. So we need our y-intercept now. We already have our slope, we need our y-intercept. What are we going to use to find our y-intercept? The point that we have right here. Okay, so we want it in y equals mx plus b form. Our slope is 1/3, so we plug in that slope. What do we do next? Right, we're plugging in our y and x values of our point. So we plug in our x value of 3 for x and our y value of 4 for y. Okay, and then we need to work this problem out. So on the left side, we'll have 4. On the right side, we need to multiply these 2 numbers. What's 1/3 times 3? 1. So we'll have 1 plus b on the right and 4 on the left. What's the next step we need to do?
Get the 1.
Right. Right, we need to move our 1, so we're going to subtract the 1 from both sides. 4 minus 1 gives us, and on the right side we're left with our b, so our b is equal to 3. Okay, so if our slope is 1/3 and our b is 3, we need to plug in our slope and our y-intercept. So we get y is equal to 1/3, that comes from our slope that we found, plus 3, which is the y-intercept that we found. Walk by learn. Further, what we're plugging into is the y equals to mx plus b form. So to do this, we plug in our m, which is our slope. So we have y is equal to negative 2x plus our b, and our b is 5. So your equation should be negative 2x plus 5. Okay, practice problem number 3. Problem. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to find a line that's parallel to our line that we have here, and that runs through this point. First thing we need to do is to find the slope of this line. What's going to be the slope of our parallel line? Negative 2. Right. Next, we need to find what our y-intercept will be. Remember, to find our y-intercept, we take y equals mx plus b. We plug in the numbers that we have for this new equation. What is our slope of our new equation? Negative 2. Okay, now we have an x value and a y value for this line because it passes through this point right here. That means that this is an x value of this line and this is a y value of this line. So to find our b, our y-intercept, we're going to plug in our x value and our y value that we have. So the y is going to be negative 1. Remember, your y is the number on the right. We set that equal to negative 2. We plug in our x, which is 3. And then we add b. Now we just need to solve this equation to find b. Negative 1 is equal to negative 2 times 3, which is what?
Negative 6.
Negative 6 plus b. How do we get b by itself?
You add 6.
Right, we're adding 6 to both sides. So on the left side, we have negative 1 plus 6. And on the right side, we have b. So we found our b, which is 5. Okay, now we're going to take these, our m and our b, we're going to put it into y equals mx plus b to find our equation. So we have y is equal to our m, which is negative 2, x plus our b, which is 5. So this is our final equation. The answer for the bonus should be negative 10. Yeah, go ahead and scan your free tickets and check if they're winners.